Hey, what's up everybody? This is Mark from Solar Games, and today we're going to do a quick video on mic changes actually. So some of you guys might have realized recently, maybe, that I changed a lot of my audio setup and to make really better audio. So first of all, I'm going to showcase the three different types of mics and really what the difference is between them. So right now I'm using my boom mic. This is the one that came with my camera. Honestly, it's not a bad mic. It's a pretty expensive, like $100 mic. The problem with it, it's really meant for capturing like ambience and outdoor sounds. It's really bad for indoors where there's a lot of echo, and that's probably what you're picking up on the mic. So I'm gonna cut it off here and we're gonna switch it over to the lavalier mic, a really cheapo one, $32 one, and you'll see the huge difference that it makes. All right, so I'm back. As you can see, this is what happens when you switch over to a different audio device. See how much better that sounds, a lot crisper, a lot clearer. It's not picking up a lot of the echo of the background, and it's just better. It's picking up a lot of my voice because it's very close to my face. One of the problems with this lavalier mic though, unfortunately, is that it's wired. So as you can see, there's a wire that goes all the way to the camera. That's number one. So it limits my movement, and I can't like turn around or anything like that because it's like if I spin, then you know it's gonna catch on the wire. And lastly is just this right here. So you can see it's coming through my shirt. Again, I'm tucking in most of that wire, so it's pretty much off screen, but again, it's still gonna show up. And a mic like this actually won't cost you that much. So if you're making videos or plan to, the first thing you should really think about is just buying a mic like this. Super simple, super easy, and it really makes a huge difference for your audios. And especially for something like YouTube, where a lot of times people are listening to what you're saying. If that audio element is important for your videos, having a mic like this allows people to focus on what you're saying because they're not distracted by the the noise and the extra sounds that you're producing as you make videos like these. But let me go over to my recently acquired DJI mic and show you really that difference between this mic, lavalier mic, that's just pretty off the street, easy, cheap one, versus something that's like studio quality used by the professionals. Okay, let's swap over to that. And I'm back. So now we're on the DJI mic. This is a really nice mic. I think the retail price is about $329. The price kind of fell recently. I think it used to be about $350, but now it's like $330. Still a really, really good mic. This one in particular comes with a box like this, and inside the box you can see there's just two mics and then the receiver. Again, all this stuff is wireless, so you can just kind of like walk around. The range is pretty good. I can be pretty much anywhere in this room. I can talk in any direction because again, the mic follows me. It's not the camera. So that's a really big difference when you use a mic like this. There's a lot of options it gives me. For example, if I want to do any whiteboard stuff, I can just kind of turn around and it really won't affect sound. Now, you can do that with any lavalier mic, and that's why you do it. But that's where, having a wireless has the superiority of like, not being caught by the wires, etc. as you spin. There's another element too. There's two things. One is, position the mic. So I have it pretty high up. And one of the problems I have is whenever I'm looking down at notes like this, then you can see the difference in that voice as I'm kind of speaking into the mic versus kind of projecting out and the mic's picking it up, right? And so one way you can kind of solve that problem is actually taking this mic and lowering it a little bit. So this particular mic I really like because again, it has options, right? You can clip into your shirt with this clip in the back, like so. Or you can use a magnet, and then what you can actually do is essentially you can clip it pretty low on the shirt, like down here. And so I haven't really tested this yet, but essentially you can probably clip it fairly low on the shirt, and right here I have it almost like down towards my chest area, and I can be on the camera and it looks like I'm not really having a mic, and I'll have a superior pickup from the mic. Now, it is a little bit further away, so you have to accommodate for that. There are options in your camera, options on the mic, options in post-processing where you can edit the sound and make it like equally loud, and it should work. There's an added element here, which is you can have a wind filter here, like this little muffler here. And one of the coolest things you can do with a wind filter is, and I'll just slap this thing on so you guys can hear the difference. Excuse the noise. Cool. All right, and now that wind filter is on, now you can see there's a difference in how the voice is carrying in, because again, that like feather is muffling that voice as it travels into the mic. It kind of softens the sound a little bit, so it's not as harsh. And again, it's just a better pickup. If it's something that you're interested, I highly recommend always having the wind filter on. It is a little bit annoying to kind of have to remove that and put it back on, but it's well worth the time if you're making a recording. Anyways, that's all I have to say about the mics. I hope this is helpful. My recommendation, if you are starting out doing YouTube videos, probably go with the lavalier mic. Just do like a $30, $40 one from Amazon. fairly cheap. It'll get you a lot better quality sound right off the bat. Now, if you think you can really, pursue this YouTube thing and really push yourself and keep making other videos, highly recommend this mic. The other benefit of having two receiver with a DJI mic is that you can actually have a dialogue. So you can have a receiver with, with someone else, and you can have one here and have a really nice interview back and forth between you and your guest, which is really nice. It's something that you lack definitely with a one lavalier mic, because again, you have only one input on your camera. You can't plug two wires in, so it doesn't quite work with a lavalier mic. That does work with this wireless mic. It can pick up two different channels. So there you go. Mark Solar Games, I hope that's helpful, and good luck on your YouTube making video days. Stay classy.